Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me today. A little early today. Today is Wednesday, December 15th. Just busy day today. Wanted to make sure I get this topic in. And it's an important topic. It's always something that you have to be thinking about. It's the most important thing in real estate. Excuse me. And what it is you wait for it. You read it. You were like, what is the most important thing to do in real estate? And that's work your database. Now don't turn off. Keep watching. Keep watching this video. You know, I've said it many times. I'm going to give you a couple ideas. I have a few notes that I wrote down this morning, or that I looked up. I've had these notes, and I live it, breathe it, coach it every single day in real estate. Things that you should be doing. But I want to give you some things to think about. Is that your database of people is should be something that's always growing. People, adding people, taking people off, always something you should be managing daily, and start with every single person that knows your name, and grow that. And it's just kind of like politicians, you know, you go out and find voters, you meet people, you network, you get your name out there, you advertise. These are things that you need to do on a consistent basis, because that's all everybody is doing. Every single website, real estate website, Zillow, Realtor.com, Homes.com, every single agent out there is doing trying to take people from your database and take them to them. All of the agents right now, all the newer agents, well, let me just say this. Gosh, I hope I don't upset anybody with this one who's been in the realtors that have been in the business a while, is that the reason why, or a good reason why, most newer agents or agents getting into the business have an opportunity to build a new business in real estate is because the realtors that have gotten their license before them did not do a good job of creating a database and building relationships with people. Because if they did, there'd be no room for new agents, right? If a new agent got in the business today, if you're newer, and every agent before you was great at keeping up with their database, every single person you talk to would just go, no, I already have an agent who's been calling me for years. Nope, I know an agent. Nope, I have an agent. Nope, I know someone. Nope, I have someone. And there'd be no business for new agents because all the agents before them have been bombarding them and continually connecting with them. But the good news for the new agents on this, agents aren't doing it. I see it with agents in our office. We have agents that have just gotten their license within the last year or two and are doing phenomenal. And there's agents, I see it all over Facebook, agents all across our industry going, wow, I had 20 sales this year, my first year, my second year, all these agents. And every time I see that, number one thing, I go, wow, all of those customers they got didn't have any relationships with agents ever. No one was calling on them before these new agents were. So that's a good opportunity for new agents, and kind of a cut to the agents before them that weren't doing a good job. So your goal every day is to remember that you have competition out there. Every single person that has a real estate license is competitor with you, even people in your own office. I learned that the first 6 months I was in the business of losing listings, losing buyers to people in my same office. I mean, we're all, you know, if you're in the same office, yeah, you rah, you like each other and you might talk to each other. But if you're the person next to you in your office, even could be your broker or manager. Our office, we don't sell, or myself, I don't compete with my agents. None of our office staff are allowed to compete with our agents. They go out there and sell personally. But if anybody next to you is selling, they're competing with you. So a lot of the things that I'm saying you don't hear so much between agents and agents, because deep down agents don't want other agents to be get too much into their backyard of their database. And I see it. I've seen it happen over and over in the last few years. I have agents that have joined us over the last few years that because their family, their sister, their brother, their cousin, their friend got into real estate and they're doing well, so now they encourage them to get into real estate too. Now they put a competitor in their database. So anybody watching this, my suggestion to you, don't tell anybody to get into real estate, especially people close to you. All of a sudden, you bring your cousin into real estate, yay, and then you just brought a competitor into your business, into your database, into your sphere. That's just my opinion on that. But here are the 5 things that you should be doing consistently. Number 1, call everybody in your database at least every 3 months, every quarter. Call them. And you have to give something of value. Like, so you have to do a little, just not a call list. You have to have something to tell them about interest rates, real estate, the value, what's happening in their market, the value of their home, renting versus buying, anything of value. And I always start with, you have to decide what kind of client you think they're going to be. Are they going to be a buyer or a seller? So if you have your notes, you go, hey, they're looking to sell in the next few years, maybe the value of their home. Because right now, again, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know, CNN and, is not calling me to find out my opinion of what's happening in real estate, but the values have skyrocketed in certain areas. They might not continue to go up. They might plateau. They might actually come down a little bit because they went up. The value's going to. Everybody thinks real estate goes and goes up all the time, just continues to go up. So I tell people this could be the perfect time to sell if you need to sell in the next few years, because 2 years from now, if the more supply is out there of homes, values come down, and you might not get what your house could sell today 2 years from now. It's possible. No one could say that's not possible. So give them something of value, and that's number 1. Number 2, emailing them every 2 weeks. You should have an email address for everybody. And you have to have scripts and things that say, hey, can I get your email address? I'd like to send you things of value, what's happening with the real estate market, what's happening in interest rates, what's happening in your area, things of value that you're going to email them. But consistency is better than content. What I mean by that, I see agents like, I don't even know what to email them, and every 2 weeks, twice a month, what do I send them? Well, especially Century 21, we have templates of email campaigns of things, and you could set it and go. Just click a button, put in their email address, and every 2 weeks, once a month, whatever you decide how much you want to email them, there's things that they will send them. But consistency is better than content. You got to send them something. There's always a holiday. Almost every month there's some type of holiday. So put in a holiday, at least happy holiday of what's going on that. Number 3, if you have the budget for it, if you can, mail them something once a month. Mail. Some people don't check their emails. Some people don't pick up the phone, but mail is good too. And you could do stuff, set it and forget it type things. There's, I know in Century 21 we have a whole online print shop and post office, so you can go on there, make your own already pre-made postcards that you can mail, and it could be in bulk rate, could be 25 cents a piece. It could be more expensive if it's bigger and more elaborate. There's obviously different. I have several agents that use a company called sendoutcards.com, and you could just set it and forget it, and different things to send people. So there's different avenues outside of just the tools that we have at Century 21 to mail things to people. Again, if you have the budget for it, I think you should set that. Again, every business has a budget, should have a budget. You're a business, have a marketing budget. But the great news about real estate, the most important things you're doing are free. It's just your time. So mailing, again, if you can. Number 4, again, this is with a budget in mind if you can do it. It doesn't matter if you're brand new and you have just a few clients or not. I think you see at least once a year, maybe even twice a year, having a client appreciation party. Something. Bring them, you can bring them to your home, bring them to a restaurant, bring them to a hall, bring them to, I don't know, anywhere, a movie. I've had agents that had great success going to a movie theater, picking an off night and having a client appreciation party and having a movie night. Movie nights are great. I think people do it, but you make sure you set it up where you can at least talk to them and not that they come in, sit down, movie, run out, and you don't get to talk to them. But have a budget for that. So again, these are people that made you money. So these are people, so reinvest it. So think of like every house you sell each year, go, I should take $100 out of this, $200 out of this, $50, whatever you say, and put it in an account. And at the end of the year, after I have 10 sales, 20 sales, 30 sales, I'll have this money set aside for a client appreciation party, kind of like per person. If you ever threw a party somewhere at a hall or place, a restaurant, it's always a per person basis. You could say, well, hey, this is going to cost $50 a person to have this event. So every sale I'm going to take out $50 or $100 because they'll bring a guest, their spouse, their significant other, so $100. So that all of a sudden you say every transaction $100, and then the money's there. The budget's already there to do that. So that's another good thing. And last is, if you can, videos are great. I think part of your daily activity is to send a video by text to people, to your sphere. Pick 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, as many as you want. And it's just a quick video, something different to send them. Something different than just a text, just an email, a call that went to voicemail, and they see your face and they know you're saying their name. I just said this to an agent, I guess before I did this video. I reminded them that the number one word everybody loves to hear, or either loves to hear or gets their attention, is their name. How many times have you heard, you're just talking to someone or out somewhere and you hear someone say the name, like, hey Tony, and you look around, is me Tony, is there another Tony? So when you call people by their first name, it gets their attention. So when you're doing a video, you go, hey Bob, this is Tony here. And again, depends upon your relationship with them. Just checking in on you. Just want to send you a quick video just to say hi and see how you're doing. And remember to keep me in mind. And I would love to be your trusted real estate advisor when you're ready to buy or sell a home. I'm here for you. Just call, text, email me anytime, and I'm here. So again, you got to get comfortable with the way of saying it and doing it. So those are the 5 things. The 5 things that you can be doing to stay with your database. All successful agents start with their sphere of influence, a database, people that they know, and just grow it from there. And then they ask for referrals, and then that expands it from there, and expands it from there, and expands it from there. It's simple and as hard as that. And again, every single agent, no matter if you're brand new in this business or been in the business 20 years, has the opportunity to take their business to wherever they want anytime. So if you've been in the business a while and you're not at the level, you have the opportunity now to go the next step. If you're brand new, you have all the ability to get business. And like I said before, the reason why you have the ability to, as a brand new agent, to get whatever you want, because the agents before you weren't doing these things. Any single person that you talk to that doesn't know a realtor or knows a realtor that's not following up with them is an open opportunity for you, and there's more people like that than there's not, or there'd be no room for more business, but there always is. So that's it. Have a great Wednesday. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, use me as a resource. I'm always available. I'll set the time aside. Call, text, email me anytime, and I'm happy to talk to you and help you with whatever you need. All right, have a great day, and hope